Look at this heaven, surrounded by fluffy, fluffy fleas. Hello friends, this is Coldrun. Welcome back to a blind playthrough of Hollow Knight Silksong, where we are in the first shrine, but not for long, because there was a comment from Warlock Nyaru that offered a hint, that offered a welcome hint in this case about the Twisted Bud, because my guess about the Twisted Bud was that I had to bring this to something undiscovered yet, that like as I progressed through the Cogwork area or something like that, something would appear. Apparently the hint was that it was something that I was supposed to bring it somewhere I should remember, like that it looks like someone I've met. And I had absolutely no recollection of anyone in the game I met who remotely looked anything like this weird squiggly like tree fetus thing. And I looked at the spoiler hint basically underneath that said the person to talk to was I don't remember their name, the person in Shellwood. Again, I had zero memory of this. I'm going to head there because again, I just want to be upfront that this is not me. I would not have found this. The game would have ended without this. I would have had zero shot at finding this thing. So I'm going to head back to Bellhard and see if I can get there now. In hindsight, I should have marked it better. I just didn't mark it at all on my notes or map, and that was my bad. I'm gonna switch out I'm gonna try this. I haven't tried the claw mirror yet, because I'm not in Maggot Town for the moment anyway. So I don't need the Wreath of Purity right now, so we'll try out the claw mirror. When binding emits a dazzling flash that damages surrounding enemies. Yeah, and so it does seem to have pretty nice synchronicity with the multi-binder. Like anything that does stuff while binding is going to be interesting to use with that. By the way, quick question about the regeneration that I get. When I use that, I regenerate one unit of silk, one node of silk, or thread. Is it silk or thread? What do you call it? What's that bar called? I regenerate one node of that. Why do I regenerate one node of that? Is that just innate in the game, or did I pick up something at some point that, like, does that? I'm trying to remember. Silk thread naturally produced within the shell. When enough is stored, wounds can be blah, blah, blah. Silk hearts will regenerate... Silk hearts? That's what does it. Okay, so I found one silk heart, and there are others out there, apparently. Okay. You know what? I take it back. I absolutely take it back. I do remember this creature. The issue was, I thought this creature was Yarnaby. I was mistaking this creature for... Where is Yarnaby? I was mistaking this creature for Yarnaby. I knew they were on the left side of the zone. I knew they were a little bit weird. I knew they were hiding away. Wrong zone, wrong left side, wrong type of hiding away. Also, this is another of those eggs. There was an egg that was a cracked egg down in the Marrow by Bone Bottom. Or down in Moss Grotto, rather, by Bone Bottom. Greyroot. Bug, red cloaked, far traveled. Bring it here, the bud. Because I did this one, I absolutely remember. I just thought I had already explored it. I thought I already tried talking to it. I was mixing up Greyroot and Yarnaby. That was my problem. Because this was the one I was thinking of, the one who had us going around for the like stabbing the flowers, getting the purple hearts, doing the metamorphosis thing. It calls, it cries for the right. Offer it. Give Twisted Bud, yes. The bud, weak, new, it must be nourished. Nourished, it will be nourished. The time of birth approaches. The bud cries, yearning. The final rite may begin. White shell, red cloak. Oh, that's me. Bug strong and old. The time of birth is near. Aid now the final rite. Yeah, absolutely. The rite of rebirth. Let's help. We are nothing if not helpful. We are also bad at playing video games, but we're that and we're helpful. Very well, this final rite. What would you... Oh, that's me. Very well, this final rite. What would you have me do? The time of birth is close. Now give its shell host the final rite. Uh-oh. This is reminding me a little bit of, I watched like one playthrough of Hollow Knight, maybe 1.5. Like I've seen it and I enjoyed it, but I didn't pay close attention to it. There was something like this in that DLC, in the Carnival DLC, wasn't there? Like where you were hosting like a little baby and helping it grow. The time of birth is near. The hell? Did it just inject me with the thing? Did it like shove it? Did I get aliened? Did I get xenomorphed? Did it face hugger me? It looked like it snapped my neck, but it might have just cracked my shell to like insert the thing. And I did technically consent. I guess I didn't really know what I was consenting. So is it informed consent? Who knows? Where are we? I have roots around me now. I am crestless. Are you kidding me? Well, this just took a high priority for... I thought I was going to bounce around to a few different things. Nope, we're doing this now. Where's the wish? Wait. Was this a completed wish? Did we complete the wish? Bind the twisted bud. We've bound it. I guess that's what it is. Chapel of the Witch. Is Greyroot a witch? We don't even have a downward strike. I mean, we have a downward strike. We can't charge. We can't do anything right now. Oh, this is... At least we can double jump. We can do nothing crestfully. Okay. We can go left or right. Where? We're just in a unique place. Okay. Is the right of the witch to just get through this? It feels like it might be together. I know we could have gone... You know what? This feels... Oh, shit. Hi. I don't even think I bounce off of this necessarily. So we can clearly go left, but I want to see if there's anything to the right. Because I was assuming that right was an alternate, just an equal path, but the left keeps going, so I'm assuming right is something else. At least I do bounce in some way. I don't just crash it into the enemy. Hey. A weaver effigy, carved bone idol of an ancient weaver. It's a prayer is etched upon its body. So we'll bring this to the Bellheart historian. Good. Glad we checked this area. I don't think there's anything else here. Oh. There's you. Yep, and there's me. We cracked. What was that? Look how little silk thread we have. Even our soul is, like, bound. This is wild. This is really cool. I'm not ordinarily a fan of the... No, I take that back. I was going to say I'm not ordinarily a fan of those sections of games where they depower you. I never played it, but I know, like, the Metroid thing is, like, the big one. I think Symphony of the Night had something like that, or one of the Castlevania games had that. Silent Hill 2 certainly had that. But I kind of, if they're done in very limited doses, I'm kind of okay with them. Like, if I had to go through, like, a giant zone like this, not just a regular zone, like, if I had to go through, I don't know, bile water or something, or the mist like this, I would be a grumpy bear. But that's currently not the case. Doesn't I'd be surprised if that's the case. Rosary string. Interesting they give us that here. So right... Oh, left is a breakable path too. It's like the game has just begun again. Is this a bench? No, I don't know what this is. Just a lump. I want to keep hitting up because I can't... It's really hard for me to tell. As I've said before, it's hard for me to tell what are breakable walls. Oh, is that breakable? No. Yeah, we're still in a kind of a unique area, I think. Oh, right, we can't cling on for dear life. We have to do the peasant cling on. Up or down? Let's start up. Yeah, up I see. Where the hell are we? Again, not on the map. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. But now we see what happens when we're trying to bind. The answer is not all that much. So we still have a little bit of that. We have the jump dash. Did it say a bench was this way? It did. Is it lying? Maybe. The game has lied like multiple times about this. And so I don't really trust anything on that front until I see and rest at a bench. Especially in an area that's clearly screwing with my expectations, like this is. Yeah, so there's just no healing. Oh. Oh, I know where we are. We just don't have the... Right, we don't have the compass. I know where we are now. How do we clear this right, though? That's really interesting. Because I have no earthly idea how to clear the right. Do I have to go back, just go back to it? I see where we are now. Like, we are... Where is that? We're, like, over here. I think? No, hold on. I think we're over here, is where we are. Yeah, we're right here. So if I think we want that, my next step ideally is to try to get back to where the creature was. So we're going to go all the way right and then up. That's my plan. But first, I'm going to spend some more rosaries down because I don't trust myself to not die here. And I have very little memory of bad sense of a map. Do I have to, unless I have to bind to keep breaking pieces of it off? I don't think that's the case, though. Yeah, it looks like it's not doing anything. I was hoping it would, like, make the vines go away. It does not. Huh. I see this egg here again. But what do I do with it? What do I... No, nothing there. Huh. Well, I am in a fine pickle right now. The next thing I have in mind is to go to the next place that I found an egg. Because the next place I found an egg was in, where was it? It was sitting right down there in Bone Bottom. So I'm going to head down there next. Because I really don't know what to do at this point. Like, I'm feeling a little bit concerned that I might have to look something up. I don't want to. And I'm going to try pretty hard to... Hello, Stickbug. Ooh, we got Stickbug lore. Splinter. Avoiding their ambush is a good test of my senses and my ability to rapidly retaliate. Despite the friggin' thorn rebirth thing I have going on. Alright, Rite of Rebirth, bind the twisted bud. The other possibility, if this doesn't work out, and I really don't want to have to do this next thing, is I could also try to go back to that healing area in the putrefied ducts, like the Pale Lake. I could try to go there. I don't think it's a great choice. It doesn't seem like a great choice to me. Because that's far away, and there's no guarantee it would help. It's just a general place that seems to be good at curing things. So I'm hoping that might help, but I don't have any real reason to suspect it's tied to this. Just to make sure, if I rest here and try to mess with my crest now... No. Like, there's the... I'm just trying to... There's priests that are around that I could talk to for help. Like, there's the... Because I'm trying to stick local. Because I figure if the answer is... If there's an answer here, it's likely nearby. I don't think they're going to make me... Without a clue, I don't think they're going to make me wander all the way across the world for this. They might. I mean, Dark Souls did, Lord knows. Like with the basilisk thing, but... Wait, we can go down from there? I didn't try that. I have to go down. I'll try down. I'll check here while I'm here, but down is my next stop then. Yeah, this is the other egg I was hoping would help me. But it really doesn't look like it's doing much. Always up. Oh, that's one of the pilgrims. You. Here we are. Oh, Hunter, you're in a starry state. You're all bound up, looking worse than when we first met. The chapel maid may help. My shell has become host to a cruel parasite. Though my natural strength keeps it from consuming me entirely, I'm much weakened by its presence. Well, this just won't do. Farloom's already in the snare of one fell curse, and we can't have another vying to leech what life remains. Best you head quick over to that town of bells at the core of our kingdom. I have an uncle hidden about there, an old hermit and a horrid curmudgeon. The one down, the old hermit. I know the one. Hard one to befriend, but he holds some knowledge about this kingdom's maladies. If anyone's able to point you to a cure, it'll be him. Bless you, chapel maid. Thank you. Okay. So, non-rhetorical question. Was the chapel maid the only person who would have told me that, or is she one of many? Like, are there a bunch of people who... Oh, whoops. Are there a bunch of people who I could have talked to that would have told me more about this? Either way, I'm not going to start there, though. I'm actually going to start going back to Shellwood and down, because I'm curious where else this goes, because I just didn't look there. Because the shaman was going to be, or not the shaman, the druid was going to be my next bet. I was just thinking of people who are generally, like, in touch with nature or healing stuff, like, in the area. And those two jump to mind, but, like, I may have lucked out on this. We'll start in Shellwood. Yeah, why is this not on... Oh, shit. How is this possibly not marked on the map? Because I've been to this section before. Have I not? Did I just not explore here? That can't be. Oh. Can it be? I guess it's it feels more likely that something about the thing that I'm dealing with right now, the malady, is like, unlocked a part of this area? Because where are we now? Yeah, like, we couldn't have... It feels more likely that we couldn't have gotten here first. Before now. Than that this was always here and I'm just the world's worst looker. I am the world's worst looker, but not that bad. This is the connection point. This is where the skull mouth leads. Oh my goodness. This is the connection with the marrow. I don't know what the point is. Like, it's a neat connection, but it's not like a great connection. But you know what? Any connection point is kind of neat. And it gets us closer to another... We are closer now to... Do I have any moss berries left, by the way? While we're near the druid? Did I get any moss berries? No, we had turned in all our moss berries. Alright, let's head down to the travel point and head to Bellheart. We could also just run across, but I don't want to. Like, do you have anything new to say to me now? My sickly friend, Pavo can sense that you are ailing, but fret not, for in Bellheart pilgrims may rest and recuperate until they are fit to travel once more. Your hospitality is appreciated, Pavo, but I fear rest alone will not suffice for this illness. A parasite has taken root inside me, and one I cannot remove through strength alone. Are there any who might help me? A physician? Well, we did have once have one, a frightening fiend, callous and crude in her practice. For the health and glory of glorious Bellheart, we voted unanimously to expel her. Speak to the old hermit. So the hermit isn't the healer, but the hermit is the first point. So this also tells me, yes, that hermit seems mad, but he has a way of accumulating knowledge. He might be able to tell you where that wretched physician is lurking. I wonder, I'll bet I have a guess where the physician is lurking. I have two guesses right now. One is that the physician is somewhere in White Ward. The second is that, which actually is probably, now that I think about it, it's probably my best guess. The second is that it's Eva. But this also answers my previous question, which was the only place to address, to get the answer. Did I just get really lucky? And the answer is no. It sounds like you could have talked to any number of people and they would have directed you to the hermit. Nice job, game. And I mean that sincerely. Like, that is well appreciated. Let's see if we could find the hermit. Yeah, here. What's this twitching inside you? A slave within a slave. Given over your shell to grow something greater? A parasite has made its home within me. It saps my energy and I cannot purge it with strength alone. Lie down and die then, for all I care. Allow that wriggling thing its chance at life. I'm a wriggling thing. I want a chance at life. Or else, go seek the one exiled from Bellheart, little Yarnaby. She was chased out high up into the moors, last I heard. I didn't even make that connection. That was not on my list. Okay, all right. I know Yarnaby. I will head to her now. I would have made it sooner rather than later, I think. Actually, I'm giving myself too little credit there. I know that she was looking... I have a note that says she was looking for something like gross or something... What were the actual words? I wrote this down. Bring Yarnaby a worthy specimen with something truly nasty inside them. Yeah, I would have found this out sooner rather than later. But you know what? I didn't need to because the game indicated it to me. So how do we get up to where we're going? Greymore and hike up to Greymore. Gotcha. Even Crage has something to say. You're looking a bit raw there, miss. I'm thinking it'll take more than my nectar to fix you up. Yes, the parasite thing again. If not for my unique constitution, it would have eaten me. Yeah, she seems unusually hardy because of her nature. Don't be bringing such things up in here. Head to the top of the moors. There's an old doctor up there hiding in her bell. Her remedies are said to often hurt more than they help, but given your state, I'd say it's worth the risk. Yeah, Yarnaby doesn't sound like the most trustworthy of ducks. But does New have anything to say about this? I'll bet New finds me delicious. New would love this. Ah, too bad. New would probably want to, like, wait for the... If New were here, New would ask me to... Where is New? I wonder if that's a sign that she's out eating one of the bosses I beat. New would probably asked me to... You know who New reminds me of? A really specific memory right now I'm getting. From Dark Souls 2, New reminds me of the cat. What's her name? Sweet Shalquar or something. The one who was, like, very friendly to you and sweet to you. Mostly because she thought you were near death and, like, could feed her. And, like, it would be amusing to her. Like, if you died and, she, like, your rotten zombie scent was, like, she kind of liked it. She thought it was, like, kind of tasty. That's who New reminds me. I think it's Sweet Shalquar was the NPC's name. We're going up, right? Yeah. Here we go. No. Yarnaby. True, I say, unless you brought a worthy specimen with something truly nasty inside them. I am your specimen, and I have something truly nasty inside me. I am sick, madam, and badly in need of your service. I have become host to a vile infestation. It leeches my strength and attempts to wrest control of my shell. Okay. Alright. You're adorable! Oh my god, you're horrifying and adorable. Now, what's all this? Infested, are you? Bzz? Do you even know who I am? Why, 'tis the great Yarnaby, genius physician, unfairly outcast, who now towers before you. You are taller than me. You are higher off the ground than I am. I apologize for intruding upon your work, but if you are the skilled physician you claim, I ask your assistance. A parasite has wormed its way inside me. Its roots twist and pull inside my shell, draining my strength. If you possess the skills and tools, I would see it removed. Well, you're a special sickly specimen, are you? I don't love being called a specimen by my doctor. That changes matters, yes, turns them on their head. Let me see, not haunted indeed, no silk sickness, but something strange has certainly clawed its way in, at least you're not haunted. These roots that torment you so, I'm not altogether familiar with them, but it matters not. If there's something nasty inside the shell that must come out, we can use great Yarnaby's extricator. It's your only hopes. I was already getting a Yoda vibe from Yarnaby, and so the your only hope thing is only leading into the Star Wars vibes. But to crack your stiff shell, we'll first need some extra strength. The healing can be done, yes, but before that, my mighty extricator needs an upgrade. Infestation operation, sure. How do we upgrade your thing? This is great. This is fantastic. Bravo, a specimen who sees my brilliance. The task for you is simple. Head to that tangled mess of cages on the roads above the moors. 2 bugs hide away there, Benjen and Krull, simple types woefully ignorant, but yet they have been useful in procuring me materials. It's steel spines I need, a full bundle of them, forged hard and sharp. Tougher than I've ever had, tough enough to crack stone and to pierce your thick shell. Then prepare your machine for my return, madam. I shall soon return with the spines, for I am eager to see myself freed. Yarnaby the tortured one. This tear away their pain. Pry apart the jaws of fate. None else can see the truth. Tear away their pain, yet Yarnaby will save them. Yarnaby the tortured one. Ah, I love the voices. I love the music. Oh God, it's one of the best things about a very good game. Is the the sounds. So where are we going again? We got a new wish. Acquire steel spines from Krull and Benjen in Sinner's Road. That didn't even hit me. The Sinner's Road was washed right off my back. Benjen and Krull in the cage area, they said, right? Let me double check. No. Okay, she's not gonna... Oh, shit. But I'm pretty sure she said something about the cages, so I think I'm going to... like, this area, this room. Alright, let's go. I'm playing an extra... This is a cage area too, so it's possible that I'm supposed to go somewhere here. Whoop. Well, let me see if I can get to... Yeah, we're just gonna get to the rest here. We're about to die, but I don't really care all that much. Is this... Have I just never been here? Have I never been to this place? I have no memory of this place. I have no memory of this at all. Was this not open before, or was I just oblivious? Krull and Benjen. Good bugs, I am here on request of the Dr. Yarnaby. She requires spines forged of steel for a crucial operation. Look at her, Benjen. She's all sick-like, coiled up tight with something weird. That's the medical description for what I'm dealing with. I reckon that operation's for her herself. She's a sad sight for sure, Krull, but sick or not, our scrap's hard found. She's wanting, we just got to be getting paid. I'm afraid the little one speaks true, Missy. You might be ailing, but we can't be offering charity. We're stocking the spines you need, just got to be ready to part with some beads. Oh, easily. No problem at all. Pleasure doing business, ma'am. Only the finest scrap we're selling. For your shell's sake, we'll be hoping all them spines can get the job done. Grey Guts, Ragged Shell. Nothing left but dust to sell. Knock me on the head, old girl. Sad amidst the putrid smell. I love them. I love them so much. Just the music, everything that counts in music in this game is so wonderful. It's so, like, they're not, no one here is, you know, Celine Dion. No one here is, like, Andre 3000. No one here has that voice that just captures you. It's like, I mean, they do, but it's closer to Andre 3000 than Celine Dion. It's like a voice, but that gets you, and it's unique, and it's them, but it's not like, they're not all like singing, you know, opera. Some of them are, but not all of them. Most of them are not. Most of them are just like, if someone played me their mandolin, or what are this called, needlein, and I was just taken to sing, like, it would sound like me. All right, hard steel spines, hard forged spines intended for use in heavy machinery and able to pierce through even the toughest shell. Not another bother for the great Yarnaby. Madam, I have returned with the spines requested. Allow me to enter that you may remove this parasite from my shell. I feel like there's going to be a reward. I feel like this is not just going to be a, not a troll quest, but I don't think it's going to be just one of those where, you put on the cursed belt, you have to remove it, and now your reward is that you're no longer, like, wearing the cursed belt. Alah, the spines. Specimen, you have them. Then it is time, indeed, to free you of your wriggling torment and show my genius clear. Yeah, show those bell-heart fools. Infestation operation wish granted. Yes, yes. Oh, finally, a specimen worthy of my mighty extractor, my beautiful, unfairly maligned extricator. Why was it maligned? Come this way. Bzz. Oh, God. Hot. It's its own crest. Oh my God, that's amazing. Bound the crest of witch. Whip the needle in sweeping swings. Leech the life of foes through twisted roots. Okay. All right, I am interested in this. I don't have many lockets, so I'm probably not going to use it, but we'll try it out a little bit. The operation is a success. The simpletons hiding in that blasted bell vein would shudder into dust if they saw how much I achieve without them. Madam, I shan't lie, that was an ordeal such as I have rarely suffered. And yet the parasite does seem to have been unbound somewhat. Whatever remnant still lingers in my shell feels calmed, enough for me to claim its power as my own. Perhaps this is a fortunate result after all. Of course, great Yarnaby has healed you. Shout it throughout the cavern, scream it from the great spinning towers. Just make sure they hear you in the so-called civilized settlements of this ignorant land. All right. We have three. We only have one memory. Oh shit! No, I don't want to do red. What do I want? We got triple blue. We got double blue, triple blue. and double red. What do we want to use? Do we want to go a second red or blue? No, we want to do blue. Absolutely blue, not even a question. It also might be time for another trip to Ava, because we got another boost. What's the lot of them? Such grand achievement wrought by Yarnaby, a bug healed full by my marvelous machine. Few weaklings expire, and they all raise their claws. Is there no place for progress in their tiny minds? I see what happened. That's not surprising. They hate, they lie. I guess you do think it. Oh, but hold, there is something more about you. I've sliced the shells of countless filthy pilgrims, all those plain graying innards. Yours are something else entirely, yeah. That must have been a wild sight for you to see. It tickles in my mind still. Bzz. What is it of your shell that eludes even my perfect, precise perception? Would you show me, specimen? Go on, let the great Yarnaby peer at your deeper, darker secrets. I have no desire to see my shell pried into further, healer. Your service has succeeded and taken its toll in pain. I hope only that I never again need to seek your aid. Don't act the fool, specimen. Share more of yourself, that I may gain greater understanding, learning. What other hope is there to save our blighted, thankless world? There's a value in that, but not from me. I have declined, Bug. Whatever you seek, you shall not find it either upon or within my shell. The specimen, we must... She is insistent. We must. There are secrets to uncover. Progress cannot be denied. Everyone has an issue with trying to touch poor Hornet. Again, the world lashes out at me. But the pain, it means nothing to Yarnaby. Nothing can deter my great work, not for long. I must not be stopped. If you refuse to share your secrets, then distract me no more, specimen. There is still much work at Gred for the great Yarnaby, much thought, much learning. Though the ungrateful world shuns me, still by my own claws shall it be saved. Okay. And that's it. Yarnaby, you are a treat. Let me read through this a bit more. Whip the needle in wide, sweeping swings. Leech the life of foes through twisted roots. So, yeah, I like it. I like the idea of this. I don't like only one yellow. It's not necessarily terrible, because I think during a boss fight it might be either Ascendant Script or Magnetite Dice, but they're often both good. I don't know. Yeah, so that actually is that's a pretty strong... So what's this bind? Oh, the bind is like an AoE life leech. Okay. Threadraker, there seems a sad, grueling task serving their lifetime for a citadel unseen. Yeah, it does. This is a kind of an interesting one. I don't mind this. If I don't need a lot of yellow, the witch one seems pretty interesting. I probably won't use it again until, just because I don't like using ones where I'm not maxing out the amount of stuff I could do, but I'm going to try it for a little bit at least. We never saw the description of the huge flea. I would not have guessed so large and marvelous a flea existed. I'm pleased it saw sense before I had to strike a killing blow. I really think it was just playing. I don't think it saw sense. I think it felt like it was tired, it had a good fun, and it was done playing. Speaking of which, are we going to Flea Village? I think we are. Before we go on, I'm gonna make one more quick stop at, I'm gonna make one more quick stop just to make sure that there's no updates in this little weird area here with the things that we're hiding still. Yeah, I think I bear sin still. Oh well, we'll try later. Yeah, I do like double damage when I hit with this. I was thinking this was just a default one, but no, this is pretty dang good. So where's... There you are, Vogue. Fair greetings again, large flea. Amongst all your troop, I had little doubt you would survive to reach this caravan. Would you tell me now of the task that saw you so apart from your fellows and so fearsome in form? Bug not flea. Mine is to I think so. I'm bug not flea. That's what my name is. Mine is to track by trail and smell and senses sharp. Find our friend fleas, our young most of most, to bring them together and grow them strong. If you have sensed that... Are you gonna tell me where to find the rest of the fleas? If you have sensed the locations of other lost fleas, share them with me. I may be able to send them safe to the caravan. My learnings, not free for you, bug not flea, rosaries. Give those, and I shall say of what I have sensed. Work like mine, much long and hard. For that I have deserved some riches held. Agreed. Agreed indeed. Bonelands. We'll start here. Yeah, Bonelands. I will pay happily for this. I have marked your map, Bug. See the learnings of fleas lost across the land. If you are as brave as told by fellow fleas, seek them, save them, for a caravan whole. Alright, you marked it, you say. In... Bone... Where was it? Oh, you marked it here. Wait, what? The hell? What did I miss to access this? Something from below that will go up, maybe? Fascinating. How are y'all doing? Oh, Miss Hornet, wonder at how large our caravan has grown. So bold and boisterous, this gilded chamber can barely contain us all. The many fleas are itching to journey once more, to find a space to stretch their wings, but away from here, as their leader, I am hesitant to order us away so swiftly. These heights hold too much danger to set forth without a safe, clear goal held clear in mind. What of you, Miss Hornet? Your tasks carry you throughout this kingdom. Have you encountered a place appropriate? I don't think so. Wait. The pale pool? The pale lake? I have seen a place, Flea Master, a cave beyond the citadel, at the edge of some ancient ducts. That place may well suit your needs for safety. The trek would be long, but once reached, you will find a sandy shore free of predators beside a wide, clear lake. It is as peaceful a place as I have seen throughout these fraught lands. That's it must be. Our destination has been set. Our journey can continue. I wasn't even thinking of that as their next destination. True friend of fleas you are, Miss Hornet. That place shall welcome us, no doubt. Will you be joining the caravan on this journey? Yeah, absolutely. Marvelous. We fleas shall be overjoyed to have your company on the road. Now our home is calling. We must travel. That's a rough journey, but you know what? We got Vogue here. We're going to be fine. Look at this. Heaven, surrounded by fluffy, fluffy fleas. I'm a cat person, but God, the dogs are great. I love dogs too. What a beautiful spot you've gifted us, Miss Hornet. Safe apart from the dark and death of the lands beside. A place for fleas to grow smart and strong. Here we shall see our travels end. This is the last place. For in Farloom, there could be no finer place to settle. This really feels like we are approaching endgame. I'm glad the location suits Flea Master. It is a calming thing to... Like, I'm fairly sure at this point. Like, there might be, like, some bonus, like, you know, hard mode stuff, but it feels like we're approaching the end. This is wild. This is wild. It is a calming thing to know these many fleas may survive. Most bugs of Farloom seem destined for far bleaker fates. Indeed, a hopeful future awaits. And only because of yourself and your efforts. To commemorate our arrival, it would be my pleasure to perform a small service for you. I've been learning to sew, and the little fleas have been gathering materials for me. I thought I could add an extra pocket to your tool pouch to make your travels just a little easier. Thank you. A trifling favor, much less than you deserve. I will absolutely take it. Tool pouch expanded. Is that the we have max pouch capacity and max damage. Hell yes. Is that your house? All right, how much is it for these? 120, 150, so 170, 270, 260, 250. So do need 250. We can do this. You know what? That's what this is for. Heavy rosary necklace. Here we go. Yep, Citadel, Mount Fay, and Bio... Oh, I added incorrectly, my bad. Biolands. Let's see, are any of these like super obvious that we just missed? Oh, I bet a lot of them are just behind broken stuff. Fleatopia! Flea frigging Topia. I'm also gonna go back here to see if anything changes now. So there's one up here. Okay. Of course there's one here. Alright, so there's one there. I'm not going to that anytime... eventually soon, because again, I don't know that we have much left. Wormways. Mount Fay. Where was it on Mount Fay? Here. Okay. And then one really close here. One right by... Oh, you know what? This is... Yeah, the one here in the slab is basically... it's going to be behind an apostate door. Okay. Okay. Let's play the happiest song ever. The road behind us, all dangers past. Soon the ritual bold, loud, and strong. Rejoice, remember those long gone. We flees together till final bells. Soon the ritual bold, loud, and strong. Okay. Okay. Oh. Hello? Varga. So many awful places have us fleas traveled. Many times I almost die, but here is seems safe enough. You will have rest too. There's space enough for us all now, friend. We got called friend. This long lake. Space is much more big here. Finally, I have some quiet from the little fleas. Yeah, they're cute, but that would get a bit much. I'm glad. We flees together till final bells. Safe together, home at last. The road behind us, all dangers past. Rejoice, remember those long gone. Safe together, home at last. Now, will someone tell me what this is for? Because I still don't know. No, I do not. Oh! Flea Master Mushka. Have you met her? Our burly new companion, Vogue, fresh returned from a long time spent tracking. I have met her. We have met, Flea Master. It gladdens me that so strong a flea exists as her. Yours was a caravan sorely lacking for protection. I am too bound by my own tasks to provide it for you. Why, we would never impose so, and now no matter. Her scent may be strong and her taste for brew bottomless, but her skill is sharp. Yet treasure her. If predators draw close, her talents will provide much confidence to our caravan. This was meant to happen before the Fleatopia. How are you doing? Yeah, okay. Grishkin, at long last our flea roamings ended. Every sandy grain and stinky squelchy maggot was worth to endure to claim such a home. It's time for rest and celebrate, and none have earned more than you, Miss Hornet. Raise your flask and drink most heartily with us. I hope I get to drink for free now. No, I don't. Why would I? Look at them all. We are far away from, like, everything. That's okay. They deserve to be far away from everything. All right, I'm going to call it for here. I don't know if this will be a shorter session. I don't think it will be. But this has been... We found Fleatopia. We got ourselves infected and cured ourselves. We've done all the things, everything we could want. And does it say Fleatopia? No. I'm not going to destroy the sign because I'm not a monster. Also, before I forget, let me swap from this to... because I know that just seeing that pool of maggots reminded me. I will want the... As much as I like the claw mirror, I'm going to want to replace that for now with the Wreath of Purity. All right, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.